Hi friends, good morning. Welcome to the day 4 of ASTRA 2022 presented by AKKA IAS Academy. In this video, I'll be discussing about the remaining time and work problem. Okay, so let's begin. So first question is, if five men or 7 women can earn 5,250 rupees per day, how would 7 men and 13 women earn per day? Okay, see, I'll be solving this in the next page here. So what they have given, 5 men earn 5,250 rupees. Okay, so one man, how much he will be earning here? It is simple, 5250 divided by 5, so 1050. So one man will be earning 1050 rupees. Okay, in the similar fashion, 7 women will earn 5250, right? Okay, so 5250 divided by 7 will be 7 ones are 7 sevens are 49, 750. Okay, so one woman will be earning 750 rupees per day and one man will be earning 1050 rupees per day. Okay, so the question has asking 7 men and 13 women, right? It's a simple calculation. One man will be 1050 into 7 plus 750 into 13. See, this is the answer here. Okay, 1050 into 7, 70, 750, 35. So 7350 and 750 into 13, this will so 9750. Okay, upon adding this 9750 plus 7350, that will be 17,100. Okay, so this is the answer here, 17,100 per day. It's a simple question. Okay, so moving on to the next question. P and Q can finish a work in 30 days. So P plus Q, they will be finishing work in 30 days. So for one day P plus Q will be 1 by 30. They worked it at for 10 days. Okay, so they worked it at for 10 days and Q left here, so here Q will leave. The remaining work is done by P alone in 20 more days. Okay, so if at all they are working for 10 days, so what amount of work will be then? 1 minus P plus Q, that is 1 by 30 into 10. So this is the remaining amount of work here. I'll be dealing it in detail. Just for reference sake, I am writing here. Okay, this work will be done by P alone. Okay, so how long P will take to finish the work alone? Okay, for this amount of work P is taking 20 days. So to complete the work, how long P will be taking? Okay, so this is the question here. See here in the next page, I'll be solving it. So P plus Q will be 30 days. So P plus Q, one day work will be 1 by 30. Okay, yes or no? So in 10 days they will be working together. Okay, so for 10 days they will be working together. So 0 0 cancels. So 1 by 3rd work will be completed here. Okay, in 10 days by P plus Q working together. So remaining work will be 1 minus 1 by 3. Yes or no? if one work is there and 1/3 work is completed, so what is remaining? 1 minus 1 by 3 work is remaining. So LCM is 3, 2 minus 1, 2 minus 1 is 1 by 3. Okay, see, this is not actually 2 minus 3, this is 3 minus 1 by 3. Okay, 1 3 is a 3 LCM. I have taken it wrong here. So 2/3 of work is remaining. 2/3 of work is remaining, right? So this 2/3 of work will be here B leaves. Okay, here actually Q leaves here, Q leaves here, and 2/3 of work is remaining, and this 2/3 of work will be completed by P in 20 days. Okay, that will be 2 into 20. See here, I'll be writing it as again here. So P working for 20 days, he'll be completing 2/3 of the work. Okay, this is the equation here. So avoid confusion while substituting. Okay, so P working for 20 days, he'll be covering 2/3 of the work. So one work will be 3 by 2 into 20. Yes or no? When I multiply here 3 by 2, so then one work will be doing by P how much? I'll be getting, okay, one work for P, I'll be getting 2 10 times, so 3 times are 30 days. Got it, right? 30 days. So for one day, how much P will be working? 1 by 30th days. Okay. So for one day, the work will be 1 by 30. Okay. See here, actually I have solved it in the conventional method, right? So P plus Q 30 days, 1 day work, and remaining work will be all we have find out, right? So there is another method for solving this question also. See here, I'll be writing it. It's a kind of formula method. Okay. See here, you need to take a bit caution while writing this formula here. Okay, P plus Q. Okay, they worked for 10 days. They worked for 10 days. Later on, Q leaves. Okay, then the remaining work will be completed by B in 20 days. Okay, so this amount of work will be done by P plus Q together, and the remaining amount will be done by P alone for 20 days. This will be equated to one complete work. Yes or no? This is the formula you need to write here. Okay, so we will be solving here. Okay, see, 10P plus 10Q plus 20P will be equal to 1. So 10P plus 20P will be 30P plus 10Q will be equal to 1. Yes or no? Similarly, we can say Q will be equals to 1 minus, see, 1 minus 1 by 30P. No, it's not like that. Okay, 1 by 30 minus P. Okay, 30 will be coming down here, so 1 by 30 minus P. Q is equals to 1 by 30 minus P. Okay, so this we will substitute in the above equation, the same equation. Okay, 30P plus, in the place of Q, 1 by 30 minus P. Okay, 1 by 30 minus P into 10 will be equals to 1. 10Q is there. Okay, in this the Q is written in the P format here. Okay, as two variables are unknown here, P and Q, so the Q is being written in the P format. Okay, see here, 30P as it is plus 10, I will multiply inside, 10 by 30 minus 10P will be equals to 1. So 10 ones are 10 threes are, so 30P plus 1 by 3 minus 10P will be equals to 1. Okay, so we can equate here minus 10P and 30P, that will be equals to 20P plus 1 by 3, that will be equal to 1. So 20P will be equals to 1 minus 1 by 3. So LCM is 3. So 3 minus 1, that is 2 upon 3. So 20P is there. So P will be equal to P will be equal to 2 divided by 60, 30 into 20. So 2 1 times 2 30 times. So P is equals to 1 by 30. See, in 30 days he will be doing the work. See, the same problem can be solved in two different methods. See, the basic question is this formula you need to know how you need to write. Okay, if at all you make mistake in this step, the whole problem will be solved in for the wrong method. Okay, so moving on to the next question. Ajay can do a piece of work in 25 days. Okay, so Ajay 25 days and Sanjay can finish it in 20 days. So Sanjay can finish it in 20 days. They work together for 5 days. Okay, so for 5 days they will be working together. So Ajay plus Sanjay, they are working for 5 days, and then Ajay left the job. So Ajay left here. In how many days Sanjay will finish the remaining work? The same concept. Okay, same two different methods I'll be dealing with here. Okay, so Ajay's 1 day work will be 1 by 25 and Sanjay's 1 day work will be 1 by 20. Okay, so Ajay plus Sanjay 1 day work will be 1 by 25 plus 1 by 20. That is LCM will be 100. So 4 plus 5, that will be equals to 9 by 100. Okay, 9 by 100 is 1 day work. Okay, 9 by 100 by working together, this is 1 day work. Okay, 9 by 100. See, for 5 days they work together, yes or no? In the question they have given A plus Ajay plus Sanjay, they work for 5 days. So 9 by 100 into 5, 5 1 times, 5 20 times, that will be 9 by 20th of the work they will be completing in 5 days. See here, total 20 parts of the works are there. Out of that, 9 by 20 parts of the work they will be completing it in 5 days. So the remaining work will be 11 by 20 parts. It is as simple as that. Yes or no? Okay, it is as simple as that. See, this 11 by 20 part work will be done by Sanjay. Yes or no? Will be done by Sanjay in how many days? 11 by 20 into 20. So this will be cancelled here. So Sanjay alone can complete the work in 11 days. Okay, Sanjay alone can complete the remaining job in the remaining work. Actually, this is very much important. Okay, the remaining work in 11 days. See, this is the first type of solving this problem. The second type will be writing the equation. Okay, so Ajay plus Sanjay, they work for 5 days. Okay, then Ajay leaves, then Sanjay, okay, yes, I'll be writing here, Sanjay works for X days, the remaining work. So the total work will be 1. This is the equation. So Ajay's 1 day work will be 1 by 25 plus 1 by 20 into 5 plus, yes or no, Sanjay's 1 day work will be 1 by 20. So X, that will be equals to 1. Upon solving this, see, 100 is the LCM here. 25 4s are 25s are, okay, into 5 plus X by 20, that will be equals to 1. So 9 by 100 into 5, so 5 1 times, 5 20 times, plus X by 20, that will be equals to 1. Okay, so 9 by 20 plus X by 20 will be equal to 1. So X by 20 will be equals to 1 minus 9 by 20. So X by 20 will be equals to, LCM is 20, so 20 minus 9. So 20 minus 9 is 11, 11 by 20. So X by 20 will be 11 by 20. So X will be 11 by 20 into 20. So this two can cancel. So X is 11. the same answer you will be getting. Okay, this is as simple as that. Okay, so you need to know to write this equation properly, then it will be very easy for you. Okay, solving from the earlier method, the previous method, the next method, formula method, is very easy actually. Okay, only thing what caution you need to take is writing the formula in a very precise manner. Okay, moving on to the next problem. Ajay and Sunil together can complete a piece of work in 10 days. Okay, so Ajay plus Sunil together can complete a work in 10 days. Sunil and Sanjay in 15 days. Okay, Sunil and Sanjay in 15 days. Sanjay and Ajay in 20 days. Okay, Sanjay and Ajay in 20 days. They work together for 6 days. See, all of them have worked for 6 days. It is actually obvious right here. One Ajay is there and two Ajay is there, and one Sunil is there and second Sunil is there. So second Sanjay. So 2 into see, we can write it as 2 into Ajay plus Sunil plus Sanjay. They work for 6 days. This is the equation, right? And then Ajay leaves. Here Ajay leaves. Sunil and Sanjay work together for 4 more days. Then Sunil and Sanjay worked for 4 more days. Sunil leaves, and how long Sanjay will take to complete the work? Okay, this I'll be dealing with in detail in the next page. Okay, I'll be writing it down in detail here. Ajay and Sunil. Okay, Ajay and Sunil, they can complete work in 10 days, means one day work will be 1 by 10. Similarly, Sunil plus Sanjay. Okay, Sunil plus Sanjay work will be 1 by 15. And Sanjay plus Ajay, one day work will be 1 by 20. So they work for 6 days. Yes or no? They work for 6 days. Here, upon seeing this, 1 Ajay and 2 Ajay, so 2 into Ajay plus Sunil plus Sanjay. Okay, that will be equals to 13 by 60. How? 1 by 10 plus 1 by 15 plus 1 by 20. Okay, LCM is 60, so then 13 by 60 is the answer here. Yes or no? See here, I'll be taking the LCM 10, 15 and 20. So 5 2s are 10, 5 3s are 15, 5 4s are 20. 2 1 times, 2 2 times, 3 will be here. 2 1 times, so 3 will be here. 3 1 times. Okay, 5 2s are 10, 10 2s are 20, 20 into 3 60. Okay, 60. Okay, see, this is 13 by 60 is the answer. See here. Okay, we got 2 into Ajay plus Sunil plus Sanjay will be 13 divided by 60 here. Okay, see, these all people worked for 6 days. They all people work for 6 days. Okay, then Ajay leaves. Okay, see here. See, before that I forgot to multiply this 2 here. Okay, so the answer will be 13 by 120. So single Ajay plus Sunil plus Sanjay, they are working for single day, then that is 13 by 120 work. So they work for 6 days. That will be equals to 13 by 120 into 6. So 6 20s are, that will be the answer here. So 13 by 20th part of the work will be completed in 6 days. For 6 days, 13 by 20th work will be completed. Okay, so then Ajay will leave here. Ajay leave here. Ajay will be leaving here. Now Sanjay and Sunil will work for 4 days. 4 days, right? So then what amount of work will be completed in 4 days by Sanjay and Sunil? See here, Sanjay's 1 day work, Sanjay plus Sunil, in the question we know that 1 by 15, right? Sanjay plus Sunil, so 1 by 15, right? So into 4 days, okay. So that will be equals to 4 by 15th work. So for 4 days, Sanjay plus Sunil, they will be completing 4 by 15th of the work. So first equation, what we got here, for 6 days, 13 by 20. So this is 1 and this is second part of the work, okay. Then Sunil leaves. So what is the remaining work after here? Sunil leaves, right? Here Sunil leaves. So what is the remaining work then? Remaining work will be, if at all the total work is 1 minus, so 13 by 20 plus 4 by 15 work is been completed, right? In 2 stages this amount of work is completed. We need to subtract it from 1, so 1 work will be, okay. So 20 and 15, the LCM will be 5 4 times, 5 3 times, 3 1 times, and 4 1 times, okay. 5 4s are 20, 20 into 3 is 60, so 2 3s are 6, so 13 into 3 is 39, plus 15 4s are, so 4 4s are 16, so 39 plus 16 is 5, so 55 by 60. So 55 by 60 will be 5 11s are and 5 12s are, okay. So 11 by 12 part of work will be completed by whom? Who was Sanjay alone, okay. Sanjay, 11 by 12 part of the work, okay. This is the till now we have got here. See, I have made a mistake here actually. So this precaution always you need to take here. I forgot to subtract this 1 minus here, okay. So 1 by 11 by 12 is wrong actually. 1 minus 11 by 12. So this is the remaining work. LCM will be 12 again. So 12 minus 11 by 12, that is 1 by 12. Okay, 1 divided by 12. Okay, this is very much important. Some precautions you need to take, okay. So 1 by 12 is the remaining work here. 1 by 12 is the remaining work. This is completed by Sanjay alone, okay. And we also know that Ajay plus Sunil will be completing 1/10 of the work, right? So now what you can say is Sanjay plus Ajay plus Sunil, they will be completing it in 13 by 120. This also we know that. So Ajay plus Sunil I will be substituting here. Ajay plus Sunil 1 by 10, okay, that will be equals to 113 into 1 by 20. So plus Sanjay I will be taking it as Sanjay itself. So this I will be sending here. 13 by upon 120 minus 1 upon 10. LCM will be 120. So 13 minus 12. So 13 minus 12 is 1 by 120. So we can say that Sanjay's 1 day work will be 1 by 120. So how many days he will be taking to complete the work? That is 120 days to complete the total work. Okay. So 1/12 of the work is remaining, right? We got here 1/12 of the remaining work. So to complete this 1/12 of the remaining work, if at all his efficiency is 1 by 120th, so 1/12 of the work is remaining. So to complete work he will be taking 120 days. So for 1/12 of the work he will be taking 12 ones are 12, it is as simple as this. So 12 tens are right. So 10 days. 10 days is the answer, okay. So to remaining the work will be completed by Sanjay in 10 days, okay. Moving on to the next question. 2 men and 3 boys, 2 men and 3 boys can do a piece of work in 10 days. okay, while 3 men and 2 boys, well, 3 men and 2 boys can do a piece of work in 8 days. How many days can 2 men and 1 boy? So they are asking 2 men plus 1 boy, what amount of work can be done here. See, in these kind of questions, try to find out for 1 man how much work will be doing, and for 1 boy how much work he will be doing. Okay, upon these two questions you can solve it, right? If at all you multiply with any 2, this 2 into above equation and this 3 into below equation, then the number will be same. Then you can subtract and you will be getting 1 man and 1 boy. So I'll be dealing with in the completely in the next page. So see here, 2 men plus 3 boys will be doing in 10 days. Okay, similarly 3 men plus 2 boys will be doing in 8 days. Okay, so equation 1 and equation 2. Okay, so when you subtract, what will happen is, see, at least you can write this way, for 1 day how much they will be doing, then you can simplify it. Okay, so 2 men plus 3 boys for 1 day work will be 1 by 10. Say, okay, so 3 men plus 2 boys, 1 day work will be 1 by 8. Okay, so you need to cross multiply here, into 2 and into 3. So how much will be 4 men plus 3 2 is 6 boys, that will be equals to 2 upon 10. So 2 1s are 2 5s are. Similarly 3 3s are 9 men plus 3 2 is 6 boys will be equals to 3 upon 8. So when you subtract this, this gets cancelled. So 4 minus 9 will be 5. So minus 5 men will be equals to 1 by 5 minus 3 by 8. So what is the LCM here? 3 and 8, the LCM is 8 5s are 40. So 5 8s are, so 8 minus 8 5s are, so 3 5s are 15. So 8 minus 15 by 40, that will be minus 7 by 40. So minus 5 m. Okay, this minus cancelled. So 5 men will be 7 by 40. So m will be 7 by 40 into 5. Okay, 7 by 40 into 5. That is 7 by 40 into 5. 5 4s are 20. So 200. It will become a big number, right? So if at all you get big number, avoid multiplying, because 200 will be a big number. Then again for simplification it will take a lot of time. So keep it as it is. So then this m will be substituting in the above equation only. So m we have got 7 by 40 into 5. See, in the above equation we will be substituting here. So 2 into 2m, right? 7 by 40 into 5 plus 3b will be equals to 1 by 10. See, this equation I have substituted here. See, now the simplification gets easier. 2 1s are 2 20s are. Okay, then 20 is here. So 7 by 2 5s are 10. 7 by 100. Okay, 7 by 100 plus 3b will be equals to 1 by 10. So 3b will be equal to 1 upon 10 minus 7 by 100. So LCM will be 100. So 10 minus 7, that will be equals to 3 upon 100. The 3b, okay, 3b is 3 upon 100. So b will be 1 by 100. See, for 1 boy we have got here, so for 1 man we have got here. Okay, now the question asks for 2 men plus 1 boy, right? So it is simple. 2 into 7 by 40 into 5 plus 1 by 100. Okay, 2 1s are 2 20s are. So 20 into 5 is 100. That is 7 by 100 plus 1 by 100. This is the final equation what we will be getting here. 100 is same here. So upon 100. So 8 by 100. When you take to this other side, it will be 100 divided by 8. Okay, this you need to so 100 divided by 8. Okay, 2 4s are 8, 2 5s are 10, 2 2s are 2 into 25, so 25 upon 2. Okay, this is the what 2 men and 1 boy's work will be, 25 upon 2. Okay, this also can be written as 2 12 2s are 24, 24 plus 1, so 12 1 by 2. Okay, this can be written as also 12 1 by 2 days. Okay, it is as simple as that. Okay, so moving on to the next question. See, this is a simple question here. Okay, 2 questions have been asked here. Till this types of questions, okay, till here I have dealt with the formula method and the conventional method of solving in the equation method. Okay, now I'll be dealing this question with percentage method. See, in percentage it becomes very much easy to solve these kinds of problem, but you need to know how the percentages work. Okay, if at all you know the fraction 1 by 3 is 33 and all, okay, then you will be very much in your mind only you will be solving these kind of the questions. Okay, I'll be dealing it here. Okay, A can do a piece of work in 10 days and B can do it in 12 days. Find how much time they will be take to complete the work under the following conditions: working together, working alternately, starting with A. So next page I'll be dealing here. So A can do in 1 by 10 days, so B can do it in 1 by 12 days. Okay, these are 1 day work. Okay, so A plus B will be 1 by 10 plus 1 by 12, so the LCM will be 60. So 10 6 are 60, so 12 5s are, so 6 plus 5 11, 11 by 60. Okay, if at all A plus B they work together, they need 11 by 60. Okay, so to complete the work for this is 1 day work, 1 day, so to complete it will be 60 by 11 days. Okay, to complete the work, to complete the work. Okay, so upon simplifying this 11 by 60, I'll simplify here. Wait, 60 11 by 11, so 11 ones are 11, 5s are 55, 5s are 55, so 0.5, so 50 will be there, then 4s are 44, then 44 v6 will be there, so 5s are, okay, 5.45 days. Okay, 5.45 days. It's it's in conventional method, right? A 1 by 10, A B 1 by 10. So this is a simple problem. Actually, why I have taken this problem is to explain the alternate method, that is percentage method. Okay, in alternate I'll be solving it in the percentage, another method, another type of solving the problem here. Okay, see here, follow cautiously. A is 1 day work will be 1 by 10, so that will be the 10% of the work. Okay, so B's 1 day work will be 1 by 12, so upon 100% of work, 12 percentage of the 12 part of the work is completed, so 12 1 times, so 12 5 is 60, 12 sounds 84, 8.33. Okay, so A will be completing 10% of the work in 1 day, and B will be completing 8.33 percentage of the work in 1 day. Together they will complete 18.33 percentage of the work in 1 day. Yes or no? So see the calculation here. For 1 day, 18.33 percentage of the work is completed. So for 100 percentage of the work to be completed, what must be multiplied with 18.33 so that the resultant will be 100%? You got the point, right? So what I will be doing is 100 divided by 18.33. Okay, that will be 2 points is there. Okay, you also see here upon you can use the options right here. If at all there are 4 options in the question, you can probably use the option here. So 5.55 days is the option here, okay, is the better option here. 18 5s or 18 6s you can calculate here, and then you'll be it will be very easy to arrive for the answer here, okay. Or else you can do it in I'll be doing it dealing it in detail here, okay. See, 18.33 into 5 will be 91.66. this you can know, right? So the remaining work will be 100 minus the 100 minus 100 percentage of work minus 91.66 of the work, okay. That is 8.33 percentage of the work will be remaining here, okay. This remaining work for 5 days, this much of work is done. So this remaining work will be done in 6th day, right? So for each day, how much they are working? 18.33 percentage of work they are working here, okay. So obviously it will be between 5 and 6 days, right? Because the work here needs completed is 8.33, but in one day they will be completing 18.33, okay. So here only you can choose the option between 5 and 6. From that option only you will be choosing the answer here. So 8.33 work is there. So by saying options also you can draw the answers here, okay. So 5.45 days are needed to complete the work. This is the answer here for the first question, okay. So the second question is they are working alternatively, okay. I'll be dealing it in the next page here. So working alternatively, it is also as simple as that. Alternatively, okay. See here, in this alternatively question, no, you can expect that A is working from the first or B is working from the first, okay. Like that the question will be asking. If at all 2 persons are there, so starting from B working, they are working alternatively. Starting from A, they are working alternatively. So for 6 days they are work alternatively, and for 7th day B will be leaving. So like that the question will be framing. All here will be jumbled here, okay. So here see, working alternatively, they have not given the condition here. So we'll be assuming A will be working on the first day, B will be working on the second day, and again A will be working on the third day, and B will be working on the fourth day. So A will be working again on the 5th day, and B will be working on the 6th day. Like it goes on till they complete the work, okay. As I know that it is 5.45 days, I left here, okay. This diagram is actually, this is a thematic representation. What I want you to understand here is, in the earlier version, A plus B, they were working together and they were doing 18.33 percentage of the work in one day, okay. Here A is working 10% and B is working 8.33% alternatively. So for 2 days they will be completing 18.33 of the work here, okay. Here they were completing taking 1 day, but here actually they are taking 2 days to complete 18.33 percentage of the work, okay. This concept, when you get to understand, instead of taking 1 day you need to take 2 days here, then upon the next phase of the problem will be very easy for you, okay. For 2 days they will be completing 18.33, okay. So 100% of the work needs to be done, so that what I should be multiplying with 18.33, so that I'll be getting 100%. So this I got by 100 divided by 18.33, okay. Upon solving this I got 5.45 days, okay. So this is when they are when they have got for each day. Actually for 2 days they will be completing the work here. So this 5.45 into 2 I'll be doing here, okay. 5.45 into 2. So then I'll be getting the answer A. That is very much simple, okay. So when you get to know the concept actually very clearly, then whatever may be the question, you will be solving it in a very easy manner. Okay, you need to know the concept clearly and try to frame the equation very much in a proper way. See, actually compared to this formula method and this conventional method, the percentage method is a bit easier one. Okay, only when easy it is, because when you are well versed with the percentages, then only this problem will be very much easy for you. It will become very much easy for you, or else it will become tougher for you. So if at all you don't understand the percentage concepts so much clearly, I suggest you to stick on to the basic formula method or conventional method to solve your problems. Okay, so moving on to the next question. It's a passage here. With respect to what are called denominations of religion, if everyone is left to be a judge of his own religion, there is no such things as religion that is wrong. But if they are to be a judge of each other's religion, there is no such thing as a religion that is right. And therefore, all the world is right or all the world is wrong in the matter of religion. Okay, it's a debate. Okay, if at all a person is following X religion and a person is following Y religion, so the person who is following X religion will always be having a negative opinion or a lesser opinion than a person following this Y religion. Okay, so it's a debatable topic. This passage is based on the debatable topic here. Okay, so what is the question here? What is the most logical assumption that can be made from the passage given above? Okay, no man can live without adhering to some religious denomination. No, actually it's not saying like that. Okay, it is the duty of everyone to propagate one's religious denomination. No, duty is not given here. Okay, religious denominations tend to ignore the unity of man. Probable answer. So I'll check for the last options. Men do not understand their own religious denomination. No, this is also wrong. Okay, this is utterly wrong. So the most probable option is C here. Religious denomination tend to ignore the unity of man, because no man can live without adhering to some religious denomination. This is also wrong. There is no such thing given in the passages. Okay, it's a duty of everyone to propagate one's religious denomination. No, duty has not been given here. Okay, duty of one's there is no such thing, duty to propagate. The passage is been speaking here. Okay, the duty is also wrong here. And men do not understand their own religious denomination. That's also wrong, because to judge the other religion, he need to understand his own religion, right? So this is also wrong. The option would be the C here. Okay, moving on to the next passage. It is certain that seditions, wars, and contempt or breach of the laws are not so much to be imputed to the wickedness of the subject as to the bad state of the dominion. For men are not born for citizenship, but must be made so. Okay. Besides, men's natural passions are everywhere the same. And if the wickedness more prevails and more offences are committed in one commonwealth than in other, it is certain that the former has neither enough pursued the end of unity, nor framed its laws with sufficient forethought, and that therefore it has failed in making quite good its right as a commonwealth. Okay, so we'll be seeing the question now. Which among the following is the most logical and rational inference that can be made from the passage above? Okay, see here. Seditions, wars, and breach of the laws are inevitable. No, this is wrong here. Inevitable. No, the passage doesn't speak about the inevitability. Okay, it is not the people but the sovereign who is responsible for all the problems of any domain. No, sovereign is responsible for. No, this is also wrong here. That dominion is the best which pursues the aim of unity and has laws for good citizenship. Okay, it is impossible for men to establish good dominion. No, impossible. No. Okay, the most probable option is C here. That dominion is the best which pursues the aim of unity and has laws for good citizenship. Okay, so moving on to the next passage. Inequality violates a basic democratic norm. Okay, inequality violates a basic democratic norm, the equal standing of citizens. Equality is a relation that obtains between persons in respect of some fundamental characteristics that they share in common. So it's talking about equality. Equality is a relation that obtains between persons in respect of some fundamental characteristics that they share in common. Okay, equality is morally speaking a default principle. Therefore, a default principle. Okay, therefore the person should not be discriminated on the grounds such as race, caste, gender, ethnicity, disability, or class. These features of human condition are morally irrelevant. Okay, what features are relevant? These features: race, caste, gender, ethnicity, disability, or class. The idea that one should treat persons with respect not only because some of these persons some special features or talent, for example skilled cricketers, gifted musicians, or literary giants, but because person are human being and is by part of now common sense morality. Okay, so I'll see the question now. With reference to the above passage, the following assumptions have been made. So assumptions have spoken, right? What do you mean by assumption? Which is not directly given in the passage, but the idea of the passage can be related to that assumption. Okay, so that's the assumption. So equality is prerequisite for people to participate in the multiple transaction of the society from a position of confidence. Okay, equality is a prerequisite and multiple transactions of the society. So in the last part of the passage they are speaking about the multiple transactions here, and in the first few lines of the passages they are speaking about the equality that needs to be a quality. Okay, so this is a probable answer. Okay, occurrence of inequality is detrimental to the survival of the democracy. Is detrimental means for the survival of democracy inequality should not be there. Okay, there needs to be an equality. So occurrence of inequality is detrimental. If at all there is inequality persistent in that society, the survival of the democracy becomes harder there. Okay, this might also be the answer here. So we'll check the other two options. Equal standing of all citizens is an idea that cannot actually be realized. No, this is the wrong part here. Right to equality should be incorporated in our values and day-to-day political vocabulary. No, right to equality, it's it's already incorporated, right? Should be incorporated, and that too in political vocabulary. No, this is the wrong statement here. Okay, so 1 and 2 statements might be correct. Let me check once again. Occurrence of equality. So the options are, 1 and 2 options are most probably. So option A is the right answer for this question here. Okay, so